Hello and welcome to the stream from Rainwater Studios. It's Wednesday night and I am your host, Keenan Rainwater.
And I'm Mandy Rozier. Welcome back. Last week we featured our own Keenan Rainwater, Chris Wolf, and Eric Hamlin, who is also here running our sound for us tonight. Here he is! It was a fantastic show. If you didn't catch it, you can still go back and see it on Facebook and YouTube. And for our new format, we select a top chorus from each show to just give you a little recap. And this one, the very best chorus of last week, was Mr. Eric Hamlin with Brown County Stone.
Check it out.
Oh, I live my life like a rolling stone, traveling these roads on my own. Sometimes I just seem to lose my way. Hey, if I do, I get back to the hills and hollers, but tried and true. It's where I want to be at the end of the day. But if I die somewhere from home, get me back to Salt Creek Road and cover me up with the Brown County Stone. Cover me up with that Brown County Stone. Oh.
Right on. That was Eric Hamlin with a chorus of Brown County Stone. That's one of my new favorite songs, and I believe that's destined for a Brown County compilation. Hopefully we'll release later this year. I think we said that last year, but this year we mean it, folks.
And our patrons, we already have several patrons who have signed on, who have guaranteed their copies of our quarterly compilation that's coming out in March. So now you have a few months to sign up and guarantee a copy of the next one.
Right on. Well, enough about us. How about what we're going to do tonight? Tonight in the studio, we're very excited. We have Barry Elkins, we have Steve Hickman, and we have Michael Moulder. Barry and Steve, you may remember, they've been in here a few times. Michael was in here just once, and tonight he's brought us a couple new original songs I'm very excited about. But first up, the one and only Rainwater Studios' own Barry Elkins. Check him out.
Yep.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Rainwater Studios' very own Barry Elkins. How you doing, Barry?
I am great.
Right on. Thanks for coming in tonight. Just before you play us your three songs, I've got a couple questions for you. First, I'm curious about how you started playing music and who might have been involved in that.
It's a family tradition. It's a secret.
Uh-huh.
It's guarded. No, my Uncle Otis, him and all his brothers, they all played and sang. My grandma played a banjo. Mom and Dad played the same guitar at the same time. My brother plays. It's just I think it's a carryover, from the old days, back before people had television. And, most of the people that were the major influences in my life were, kids during the Depression. They come up.
And in this area?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my family was the first family in Brown County back in 1799.
Wow.
Back before Indiana was a state.
And maybe founded Elkinsville?
Yeah.
It's now at the bottom of Lake Monroe?
Well, no, it's still there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're talking about Paintown.
Oh, okay.
It's still there.
Gotcha.
It's under the water.
Well, that's pretty amazing. Big family history.
And Birds was the second family, so.
Bert Snyder?
Yeah, he thought he had me beat.
Right on. Well, so how old were you when you started playing? Was it just like
Old.
you high to a grasshopper? Or what?
Old.
Old?
I mean, I sang a little bit whenever I was younger, but I didn't pick up a guitar till about a year before Ash was born. About 20, probably.
Okay, it's about the same.
I wished
for me.
I would have started whenever I was younger.
Me too.
Know.
Right on. Well, since you started playing, how has that affected your life? Music, I mean.
It's therapy. It's food for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
You can think everything's bad. Like I say, just pick up your guitar. All that stuff goes away.
Right on. I appreciate it. I'm looking
Figure
forward
out
to hearing your songs here.
what's important and what's not. Most of the stuff you can't control anyway, so why worry about it?
I agree. Thank you very much, Barry. Looking forward to hearing your songs. Here's Barry Elkins.
on the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, where the wild birds they warble, low moaning sound. Way down in the hollow, the river runs cold. Was the first time I'd listened those lies that you told. And I lie on my back and I see your sweet face. With the past I remembered, one that time can't erase. The letters you wrote me was written in shame, and I know your conscience still echoes my name. Now the nights are so lonesome and the sorrow runs deep. There ain't nothing worse than nights without sleep. I walked out on the night, I looked at the sky. I was too sad to listen, too lonesome to cry. If the ladies were blackbirds, if them ladies were thrushes, I'd lie for hours in them chilly cold marshes. If them women were squirrels, them high bushy tails, I'd fill up my shotgun with rocks off the nail. I'd fill up my shotgun, rocks off the nail.
Rolling, baby.
I don't know about all this newfangled stuff here. All right, I'm gonna try to remember this one. I haven't done this in a long time, and this right here goes to Yancey. He's out there listening. Hey man, stop for a second. Excuse me. Sorry. I gotta swallow pigs. Take two. So such is the way of the world. How do you know just where to put all your faith and where it'd grow? Gonna ride up burning black holes and dark memories. Gonna ride up turn my mistakes into gold. Such is the passage of time, too fast to fold. Suddenly swallowed by a sign, lo and behold. Gonna ride up, find my direction magnetically. Gonna ride up, throw down my ace in the hole. This one I wouldn't want to do, but I was asked to. Sorry guys, I gotta stand up on this one. Well, I could be a rambler from the seven eye. I don't pay taxes 'cause I never buy. I don't do business that don't make me smile. I love my aeroplane, but she got style. Treetop Fire. Born survivor. I fly in a cargo that you can't pay to run. Bush League pilots, they just can't get the job done. They got to fly down into the canyon that don't never see the sun. There's no such thing as an easy run. Treetop Fire. Born survivor. I fly low, I'm in high demand. Go 15 feet over the Rio Grande. I blow the muskie right up off of the sand. I seldom see, especially when I land. Treetop Flyer. Born survivor. Usually working alone. People been asking me, where'd you learn to fly that way? Says, oh, in Vietnam, chasing NBA. Government taught me right. Stay down under the tree line, you might be alright. Treetop Fire. Born survivor. Usually work alone. So I'm coming home, running low and fast. I promised my woman this is gonna be my last. I get shook down a tidal fast. Some more boy walks up and says, hey son, make some fast cash. Treetop Fire. Born survivor. Well, there things I am, things I'm not. I'm a smuggler and I could get shot. Ain't gonna die, ain't going to get caught. See, 'cause I'm a flying fool. The airplane just too hot. Treetop flight. Born survivor. Usually work alone. Treetop Fire.
Very nice, Mr. Elkins. Very nice.
Oh goodness.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Like this, that smoke don't help. That gets me coughing.
Sorry, buddy.
Break the nicotine.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I got to do it to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Barry Elkins. And up next, we have Mr. Steve Hickman. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is our very good friend, Steve Hickman. Steve, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Keenan. How are you, brother?
Doing pretty great. It's been a good day. We've been getting a lot done in here. I know you had a little trouble getting down here, but
Yeah, I blew a car up, but we're good.
just a car? All
The
right.
Batmobile is done for a minute.
Well, there's always more cars, right?
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
not like it was your guitar. So.
Right.
Well, thanks for making it down here despite blowing up the car. Just got a couple questions for you before we get on with your set.
Absolutely.
Similar to what I was asking Barry about, how did you start making music? I've never really chatted with you about this.
Well, actually, my first interest in it, I think, was because of going to church with Mama and hearing some of the bands and the worship band and some different things. It kind of just turned me on to the possibilities of music. And the way it made me feel was really good. So that's what really started it. And then I think as I got a little bit older, I started digging into classic rock and old country, and it kind of evolved in me that I wanted to do more than just sit around and pick at it. I wanted to work and see what I could do creatively with it. So I started writing songs.
Right on.
Probably at about 12, age 12.
Started writing songs at age 12?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, writing, period, I think.
Uh-huh. That's excellent. And then since then, how many songs would you say you've written, and where has music taken you?
I think right now I'm probably around 600 songs. It took me from, well, I mean, it still hadn't taken me too far, but it's taken me from being an electrician and a labor hound and stressed out. And, it's turned it into more of a, like Barry was saying, a therapy, something good for my soul. And I do it for the love of just playing music and writing this stuff with the hopes that somebody might take something from it.
Excellent. That's a noble pursuit. I appreciate you, Steve. Thanks for coming in. I'm looking forward to your set.
No problem. Look forward to it. Thank you. Howdy, y'all. Glad to be here tonight with Rainwater Studios. Here's a few songs that bringing out that I don't always play. There's one from a man I admire a whole lot as a songwriter and singer out there. His name's Larry Leak, and normally I would play Homebody, Heart, and A Restless Mind. It's on my album. So we're going to play another one I enjoy his called Ain't Out There No Halo. I've been ragged, rough, and ruggish, been like an old stray starving hound. My clothes are far from voguish, and I love to weigh my wallet down. When you ride that road of freedom, it's a mighty stiff toll to pay. I got one eye on the straight road and two worn out boots that point the other way. I ain't looking for your rainbow, I'm just dancing in the rain. I ain't have to earn no halo, woo. It means trading in my way. I got cobwebs in my cover, I got a chill down to my bone. Some people call me stubborn, man, I got ways of my own. Friends and family try to guide me, oh how they love the yakety yak. I'd rather fight with wolves around me and to get lost in your path. I ain't looking for no rainbow, I'm just dancing in the rain. I ain't have to earn no halo, woo. It means trading in my way. Fly, boy. When I'm standing tall, friends gather around me. When I'm down, they're full of bull. Even a black sheep gets a welcome when he's got his 3 bags full. I don't need no good time, Charlie. Hell, I don't need a damn thing at all. Just solid ground when I'm up and moving, and Lord, when I'm down tonight, soft places fall. I ain't looking for no rainbow, boy, I'm just dancing in the rain. I ain't have to earn no halo, if it means trading in my way. I ain't have to earn no halo, woo, woo. It means trading in my way. All right, shout out to Larry Leak, man, that's a great song. All right, so here's a song I wrote just recently, a few months ago. It's called She's My Meant to Be. She sees all my imperfections. She claims it don't change a thing at all. She knows every weakness in my armor. When the battle's through, she knows I'll still be standing tall. She believes in me like no one. She lives and breathes in me. She's the breeze in my sails. She's the monarch of my soul. The sun's rays shining in my window. She's my
my serenity, the keeper of my peace. She's my man to be. She's the only one for me. Her spirit flutters round me like a butterfly. There's magic in her touch, bringing me to life. The light in her eyes chases out night demons. Man, love like that ain't something you can buy. She believes in me like no one else. She lives and breathes in me. Yeah, she's the breeze in myself. She's the monarch of my soul. The sun's rays bleeding through my window. She's my serenity, the keeper of my peace. She's my man to be. She's the only one for me. She's my miracle, the answer to my prayer, the match to my soul. Yeah, we're the perfect pair. She believes in me like I believe in her. She's my man to be. She's the only one for me. She's my man to be. All right. Thank you. Appreciate everyone out there in our viewing audience, and really appreciate Keenan and Mandy and all their hard work to bring together this awesome live studio and all the good recordings they pulled together for us artists. And really have to say thank you to the patrons that helped make all this possible. And we hope that we can gain some more for Rainwater and keep this thing growing. And in the long run, it's just going to help Indiana's music heritage keep growing. So help us out, y'all. We can sure use it, and it's a worthy cause for music. So for my last tune tonight, I'm going to play you a song called Why I Smoke. It's kind of self-explanatory. My mind's been drifting slowly like the cloud from this here Marlboro. I bought a fresh pack of Zags and twisted up the last of my smoke. I'm tired of being last on the list. Yeah, I'm tired of being broke. So I dream on and roll. Why I smoke. Yeah, that's why I told. Ooh, job's been getting harder to do. Run down when the day is through. Sick to my wits end, man, to tell you the truth. Yeah, religion and politics all up in your business and shit, when most of them couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. That's why I smoke. Yeah, that's why I smoke. That's why I told. I once damn near broke my neck. Pain took over, left me a wreck. The doc prescribed me my very own miracle pills. Well, it didn't take long. Hell, I was long gone. Pills got weak, so I snorted them home. Damn near cost me my life, but I'm just fine. But I still smoke. Yeah, that's why I told. Yeah, that's why I smoke. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, come on. Now everybody wants to judge my life, lock me up and read me my rights. But if you look down deep, I'm just a stand-up guy. Well, the smoke over here, go to jail over there. The goose and the gander man really don't care. It's all just a big damn joke. Damn right. That's why I smoke. Yeah, that's why I told. Yeah, that's why I smoke. That's why I smoke. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Had a good time. We got this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Steve Hickman.
Hey, thank you.
Nice job, bud. Well played. That's enjoying
Good
myself.
times, brother. Good times. I appreciate it.
All right. Brother. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. I'm having a great time. I hope you are as well. Next up, we have the one and only Michael Moulder. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Michael Moulder. Michael was in here a few months ago and played us 5 original tunes, and I'm really looking forward to hearing a couple new ones that he's bringing in. How you doing, Michael?
I can't complain. I'm pretty well. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We're making some improvements and changes all the time. I don't know how Mandy feels about all the changes.
I'd say it looks a lot different since the last time I was here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
nice.
good. Thank you. Yeah, that's we're finishing it out and making it look a little bit like a studio. But enough about us. How about you? I'd like to know a little bit about how you started playing music.
Well, it started with mainly my dad. I mean, the fact that he's always, working and everything, but he's always liked music. My mom really had a weird thing about football and didn't want me playing, getting hurt, so I had to find another outlet. And it turned out to be music, and Dad bringing home a Gary Allen CD, whenever he came back home, memorized that, and going to another one, and bought me my guitar, and just kind of went from there.
So Dad's a music lover.
music lover, yes.
Yeah, so is my dad, and it's always helpful when you start making music to have somebody to appreciate it.
Oh yeah, he's probably my biggest fan. I'd say that for sure.
Yeah, we have that in common. That's awesome. All right. Well, since you started making music, I mean, what's your main outlet? Who do you play for?
I just campfire and in the bedroom. I don't really do too much other than that. I might do an open mic here and there. It's like the other two gentlemen were saying, it's therapy, and that's, I mean, the inspiration for my two songs I'm going to sing later on tonight is just from what's been going on in the world and everything in my life. It's a release, I guess. I mean, that's where music is for me. I'm never in it for nothing too crazy. If it happens, it happens.
Excellent. Well, I feel the same way about the therapy, and I was very impressed by the 5 songs you brought us last time. I've listened to them numerous times myself on our YouTube channel, and I'm looking forward to hearing these next 3 that you bring us here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Michael Moulder.
Takes a drag from a cigarette, living on borrowed time. Like an old hunting dog, looking for a rabbit he'll never find. Mary's down at the beauty shop, looking for a friend. Showing pictures on her phone, but nobody's listening. Got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. Little boy watching TV as the colors change, learning how to tie his shoes, but I'll never see your face. Sorry, folks. Damn.
That's all right. That's a new one.
That is a new one. Fresh off the press, everybody. I apologize.
How do you feel about starting that one over again, or you want to come back to it?
Let me come back to that one. I'll do something I know, I guess. He's been dealing with the devil and drank on Jesus wine. He's been dealing with the devil and working overtime. His brown eyes turn hazy, don't say baby anymore. Chews on a matchstick, throws his cigarettes out the door. There ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. Ain't no use in staying when you know it's gonna rain. Flowers will wilt and their petals will float away, but there ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. He's a Monday riser, midnight rider through and through. He's a lonely drinker, honest thinker, speaking truth. There ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. Ain't no use in staying when you know it's gonna rain. Flowers will wilt and their petals will float away, but there ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take drank on Jesus' wine. This one here is another new one. I'm gonna attempt it before I go back to the first one. And this one is one I do need to explain a little bit about. It's about me putting myself in the shoes of my dad, and my grandma and grandpa. They just passed away recently, and they both, had the whole memory problems with dementia, Alzheimer's, all that, and if anybody else out there has kind of had that issue, going through all that, this one's called Remembers Me. It's quiet in his one-bedroom apartment. Ever since he moved in without her, an old man in his 80s. Some folks will say he's crazy, though he barely ever spoke a word. It's getting harder every day since Mom passed away. He doesn't seem to know where he is. Never heard him say I love you. Didn't mean he didn't want to. Well, I can tell it's just how he was raised. Calloused hands, callous mind, we lose these things over time. Memories of days gone dwindle down one by one. But in his eyes, I still see he remembers me. Took him in when he got bad. Never thought I'd see my dad fall down and not get back up. This is how it's supposed to be. We go out the way we came, even though it hurts me so much. Calloused hands, callous mind, we lose these things over time. Memories of days gone dwindle down one by one. But in his eyes, I still see he remembers me. Not a year after Mom, they're back in each other's arms. True love is hard on the heart, and losing them was the hardest part. Callous hands, callous mind, we lose these things over time. Memories of days gone dwindle down one by one.
Yeah. Wow.
That was fun.
Hey, that's one of you proud of that. Wow. That's money. Absolutely.
Now, speaking of forgetting things, let's see if I can remember my first song.
Takes a drag from his cigarette, living on borrowed time. Like an old hunting dog looking for a rabbit he'll never find. Mary's down at the beauty shop, searching for a friend. Showing pictures on her phone, but nobody's listening. I got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. Little boy watching TV as the colors change, learning how to tie his shoes, but he'll never see your face. Mama talks to the doctor talks to me. Son, don't you worry none, we're gonna cure this disease. I got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. I got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. Battle rages in my head. Makeup runs down her face as she sinks into the couch. Worried what others think, she's afraid to leave the house. Deep down in my soul, my heart begins to break. Darkness encompasses everything I am. I got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. I got a thorn stuck in my side at the edge of my bed, as I sit there all alone as the battle rages in my head. Battle rages in my head. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Keenan.
Yes. Two good ones. You did not disappoint, sir.
Almost did.
You all right? Ladies and gentlemen, that was Michael Moulder concluding our public stream for tonight. This has been the stream from Rainwater Studios. Big thank you to Eric Hamblin at the soundboard, to Mandy Rozier running the cameras. Big thanks to our artists tonight, Steve Hickman, Barry Elkins, and Michael Moulder. Last but not least, thank you to our patrons that support Rainwater Studios. Couldn't do it without you all, and thank you all for tuning in. We are going to roll the credits now, and in about 15 minutes, we're going to pop back up to our patrons on Facebook in a private group, and we're going to see what these guys sound like playing a little bit together, and I know we have a special surprise from Michael Moulder that you won't want to miss. So patrons, tune in about 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Mandy, if you wouldn't mind rolling the credits. Have a great night.